So we need to teach students how to use the web and use all of the information on the web in the right way. And that, of course, leads to type 3. So in what ways can we find authentic information? In what ways can we develop authentic interest in children, build student interest? Type 3 has long been, for our work, the most critically important part of the SEM for our advanced students. That doesn't mean that students who aren't initially advanced won't do a type 3. It just means that initially we see students that are in the talent pool, more advanced, starting with type 3s. This is, of course, exposure to complex ideas, an in-depth project that could be based on a problem or a service or an idea. It could be based on a contest or a competition. Many students, for example, do an invention convention in Connecticut for their type 3. Type 3s are based on 4 components of what makes a problem real. 1, that whatever you're studying is of personal interest to you. 2, that you use authentic methodology. 3, that we understand there's not one right answer to what we're studying. 4, and last, that this is designed to have an impact on an audience other than one's classmates and teachers. And this is the classic definition of type 3, offered by Joe Renzulli many, many years ago. The young person thinking, feeling, and doing like the practicing professional. And so those are the background of type 3. And let's take a look at a couple of type 3s. This is a young girl from a very poor village in Mexico that we met when we were in Mexico working with our colleagues there. And she had actually invented a low-cost solar water heater because there had been so much deforestation in her area. Very few people could take warm or hot showers. And so she started with a very modest idea, working with teachers and research scientists at a local university. We were able to move that up. That's what type 3 is all about. It's moving students along the zone of proximal development with an adult mentor. And before you know it, she had a much more advanced water heater. And this is what the whole role of type 3 is about. This young boy started a button factory to raise money for students in his school that did not have warm winter clothing. Here he is giving a picture to Joe, giving Joe 2 buttons from his button making company. And by the end of winter, he had raised almost $300. And he was a first grader when he started it, second when he finished this. Imagine what this young boy learned. And this is the whole process of type 3, where we're moving from a teacher being stand and deliver, sage on the stage, to somebody who is a guide on the side and somebody who is providing the kinds of skills we need to achieve enrichment at the highest level, where it's both enjoyable, engaging, and creates enthusiasm for learning, a focus, as we explain, on the 3 E's.
One of the things that we've developed is a list of the verbs that we think relate to the kinds of challenges we're providing for students. And some of them are just related to pure memory, what we call received knowledge, add some more advanced thinking skills in this category. But then the third one is, again, the youngster applying knowledge to something like a project that they're working on. And so these 3 types of knowledge, really knowledge about, which is obviously important, how you examine that knowledge, but then the knowledge how is actually how you go about applying that to something that you're interested in. And again, you saw Sally's examples of type 3. Now, curriculum enrichment infusion has been one of the biggest challenges of our model.